right, fuckers. Come on. Come fucklers.
Hey. I like your shirt.
Thank you. It's like a little golden book.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah, look at
Yeah. Oh, a little kindly book.
I know, isn't this the best?
Oh, Mr. Bubbles. Is that what it's called? Does it have a title on
Probably.
it? No? We're going to call it Mr. Bubbles. Hey,
Let's
guys.
call it Mr. Bubbles.
What's going on? Welcome to Table Talk.
Really cool.
I'm
You
Mr.
submit
Bubble.
your-
No, that's not Mr. Bucket.
Yeah, I was literally just about to go, Mr. Bubbles, wait a second.
Bubbles
Bug
are
is
fun.
And I thought it was the Rubber Ducky song from Sesame Street. Mr.
Oh,
Bubbles,
you're the one. You make that time lots of fun. Mr. Bubbles is my favorite.
We're real creepy old people.
Hey guys, welcome to Table Talk. On this show, we take your topic suggestions. I said suggestions. From Twitter, and then we print them out and waste a shitload of paper, cut them up, and throw them into that bowl, and then it gets thrown away and not recycled. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
Mike Turney.
Joe Beretta. That was great. That was the best intro ever. Let's
truth.
talk about some shit.
This is a great, quick one. At Angela Turner 82 says, what would you write in a fortune cookie message?
Oh, I'd like to put something like really creepy and somehow personal, like
Like,
but there's
I'm
no way to
inside
do
you now.
Can you feel me inside you?
Exactly. Or like, you'll regret what you did this morning or something like that. Like, I want something to...
Some very ominous.
Yeah, I'm sick of the whole, like... And I'm also sick of, by the way, before I even finish that original thought, I'm so sick of the fortune cookie fortunes that aren't fortunes.
I know, they're just like statements.
Yeah! It's like, what the... What? Why do you even call it a fortune cookie?
You're 5'7".
Oh!
Wait,
what if
DJ has a fortune for us.
Oh, we have
Oh, how relevant. Where did you get this, Panda Express? Your ability to love will help a child in need.
What?
That's kind of, it's very specific. Like,
Yeah!
kind of disturbing.
Whoa!
It's really creepy when you think it's
Whoa.
like... It gets to a real petty place, I think, if you think about it for a second. It gets to a real creepy place. DJ, don't go to jail.
Yeah, DJ, be careful, man.
Did you help that kid yet?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
With your ability to love.
One of you needs to die before this party leaves this table, or you all will die. Choose wisely.
And then on the back it says the only way to end this curse is to give it to a child.
Or just like, I'm behind you.
Yeah, that's it. I think that would be
You know what would
a
be
good
great?
one.
How about set up a hotline, like a 1-800 number, with like a crazy message.
That'd be
And then
pretty
all
good,
the fortune cookie is the phone number.
The number.
Yeah, and you're like, what the fuck's this? And then you call it and it's just like, fuck you, you're gonna die.
Or you just like,
Fuck you, you're gonna die. That's what you choose. What did it say? It said fuck you, you're
This
gonna
is
die.
really breathy, fuck you,
it
I'm gonna
didn't say
die.
7 days or anything like that. Like,
No, it just,
hey, watch
I
the
don't
fucking
know.
video.
I think it's just eventually. I don't know.
I would have been scared of it, but you could hear 3 people laughing before it
Somebody screamed, "You're such a fucking boner."
ends. Dude, you're such a boner.
Dude, I held on the line and it said 1-900-BLOWIES. No.
Or you could, okay, so you could like, let's say you won a small fortune in a lottery. Not a lot to do too much, but you purchase a fortune cookie company, right?
Oh, yeah,
Just to
now
mess
we're
with
talking.
the phrases, and then it's just a huge elaborate prank on your best friend because you just put his phone number in every single fortune cookie.
It's like that part of MacGruber where he's like writing the guy's license plate number. You just put it on everybody's fortune
yeah.
forever. Did you guys ever see that Rocko's Modern Life where Filbert keeps getting the same shitty fortune?
I'm sure I saw it.
Yeah,
I
I'm sure
do
I saw it
not
too.
remember.
So good. Every time Rocco opens one, he's like, "Oh, you'll have a great day." And then Heifer opens his, he's like, "Oh, we'll have a great day."
yeah, and then he takes
Phil,
it.
Yeah, he takes it. He
Yeah,
opens it
yeah.
and like, "You will have a life of pain and misery and suffering and never ever be happy." And he's like,
Yeah, like he keeps trying.
Yeah.
Wasn't there was like a sketch like that too. Oh, I think it was Kids in the Hall maybe. And he like kept taking the fortune cookie and it would say oddly specific things about that one person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it would go to like something different.
That's pretty funny.
Very good. All right. Oh no, says, what do you guys think about the Illuminati? Do you believe in it? This is good.
No, we've talked about this before.
Wait.
I mean, I like talking about it though.
I do want to say, before we get started, that this Christmas break, I went home, I made time to hang out with my siblings more often. My oldest adopted brother, we went out on a journey to buy a sweater. It's a thing. Anyway, I found out on this journey, he fully believes in the Illuminati. He thinks everything is controlled by them. I was like laughing so hard the whole car ride, and every time I'd be like, No, Beyonce and Jay-Z are not in the Illuminati. This is his response to everything. Aren't they though? Aren't they?
But like no irony, just super
No,
serious.
so like
Well,
but you could tell he watched like one really long YouTube video about
Yeah.
it, and now he just completely bought it.
I have a feeling that there's a generation, the generation behind us. I think that they have this like intense feeling that the Illuminati is real. I don't know why it's the generation behind us.
It's
but I guess
because
it-
as you get older, you get crazier.
yeah,
But it's the
exactly.
younger
Start
ones.
believing
No,
all-
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
you
what I
think it's
meant.
the
I meant
younger-
it's the younger generation.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what I
really?
meant. Yeah. Because my brother-in-law,
Yeah.
at this point, I don't know if it's a joke or not, but he's like so fiercely like thinking that like at some point, because of like if this becomes like a fame for us, like the YouTube thing moves on.
Oh,
we
because he
become
keeps
bigger
asking you
celebrities.
if you're going to be part
Yeah,
of the
he keeps
Illuminati.
calling. He keeps like texting me every once in a while and going like, "So has the Illuminati contacted you yet?" Or like, yeah.
Do you text him back like, I can't fucking tell you?
Yeah, one day I'll just
start messing
I
with
should
it.
start
Yeah.
messing with it. That's
Yeah,
a good point.
100%.
He did text me one time. He's a huge Denver Broncos fan, and he texted me. He's like, "Can you like hit up the Illuminati and have them like make the Broncos win?" Stop it.
I remember reading this. I used to read or watch the Lady Gaga video breakdowns because she used to do all sorts of Illuminati stuff, and there was this
Oh,
really cool
yeah.
YouTube channel where they would break down all the different
She was
symbols.
just fucking around
Oh,
on
she was
purpose, though,
totally
right?
fucking around on purpose.
Yeah.
But anyway, one of them was like when Taylor Swift got interrupted by Kanye. Their theory was that this was actually her induction into the Illuminati, and she came out at the end. Somebody's wearing red, and that's part of her ritual. You should start wearing red every time you see him and be like,
Oh,
"This
that's
is
a
my
great idea."
Ceremonial Illuminati outfit.
Well, I'm actually gonna visit him in Philly really soon, so I should go with like all this weird shit, like triangle
Yeah, and like
necklace.
his
That's
goat
pretty
head
funny.
and stuff.
Yeah. And I talked about it before. It's like I haven't studied enough. I haven't like read about it enough. I have no real opinion on it.
Yeah.
Like it seems fantastical, but who knows? Conspiracy theories are fun.
Yeah.
And I always come back. Sorry.
Oh,
what
no,
were
go
you
ahead.
saying?
No, go
Well,
ahead.
I always come back to this theory that like when you have like a shitload of money, like the government, or like there's got to be something in control of everything. Like there's got to be someone that's like, this person's powerful, but I want to be more powerful than that person. And I just have this feeling that there's this society. There has to be societies of super rich people
there have to be?
that get together. I mean, the reason why there has to be is because imagine having everything you've ever wanted, all the money in the world, and imagine getting that like at an early age and having all this privilege at an early age, and then growing up being used to the privilege, and then when you get to a point where you're like your interests are developing, you get to a point where you're like, I'm not interested in anything anymore but weird fucked up sex and like near murder of people.
Like Eyes Wide Shut kind of shit?
Yeah, and I just feel like once you get old enough that you've lived through
You're saying
privilege-
there's a financial threshold where all you want to do is have weird sex and
yeah,
murder people?
yeah, because look at like
Wait,
David.
but don't poor people want to have weird sex and
Well,
murder
that's
people
true.
too?
It's I'm sorry, that's true. Like the
American
poor people
dream.
probably do want to have weird sex too. But my idea is if you grow up with privilege and you get to a point where like, because we all want something, like there's something that we
You're
still
just
want
saying
so
they're
bad.
bored and they just
Exactly.
want to. Their boredom leads to just controlling and effing with the world.
Yeah, exactly.
I just think that our younger generation has grown up in a world of really crazy shit, like
Yeah.
9/11, all sorts of crazy
Yeah.
like government stuff going on, and I think that they want to believe something like the Illuminati is real because it gives order to what is seemingly madness. Like I
Sure.
don't believe it's real myself, but I do think that they're trying to assign meaning to something because it seems too overwhelming that it's chaos.
Yeah, and what I'm trying to say is like there may not be an Illuminati, but I feel like there is something. There
There
has
is
to
the
be.
Skullfucker Society.
the what was it in
Oh
The
my
Simpsons?
god, that
The
should be my
Stonecutters.
hoodie.
Yeah, the Stonecutters is great.
The Stonecutters is great.
Stonecutters
Can we make it
is
the
great.
Skullfuckers though,
The
please?
Skullfucker
That's
Society.
gonna be my
Well, there
hoodie
probably
that I
is a
get.
Skullfucker Society, though. I'm sure they exist.
Is that real?
Oh yeah.
Can you do that?
Oh yeah. Think about like Gacy.
Oh, yeah. Jackie Dean at Little Deanie says, "Do you guys have any hometown slang / specific accents? I'm from Wisconsin, and here we say bubbler, not water fountain."
Interesting. I always like that kind of stuff. The
Yeah.
whole like region specific
Pop, soda,
stuff.
Coke. Well, from
Yeah.
Texas we say Coke, but that means any of the
Which is
carbonated
one of the
beverages.
dumbest things.
Oh,
to
okay.
call- to call-
Okay. Yeah. That's
Did you
what
see
happened
that?
to you.
Did you see
that? All over me, and it is water.
Cool.
So yeah, no, I never understood that.
That's just
because
ignorant.
we say pop up in the Northwest, or at least we did in our little area of Montana, and then everybody's like, it's soda. I'm like, all right, and then I go to Texas, and some Texan was like, would you like a Coke? I'm like, yes, I would like a Coke. I like the acidic thing. taste as it burns down my throat. I specifically want a Coke right now. And they brought me a Sprite. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
This is not.
Usually
a
they'll
Coke.
ask you what kind.
What kind of Coke do you
What
want?
kind of Coke?
Cherry? Diet?
I'm
Zero?
sorry,
cherry
sir. We
Coke.
don't have
Classic?
Sorry, sir. We don't have cherry Sprite.
You want Sprite Coke?
Well, remix machines make that real.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
I
Calling
don't-
just
it's
all soda
Here's the
Coke.
thing. I didn't come up with it. It's not my I didn't personally
But you're
say,
okay
hey,
with it, and that is
Texas-
wrong.
Yeah,
That's
and by
hey,
default,
do you
you're
want
the
a
reason.
steak? Here's
used
your
to call
fucking
it-
chicken. No, God,
Well, what if they gave you a ham steak? It'd be a type of steak.
no, because
Come on.
Sprite is not a type of Coke.
I have
Hey,
an,
don't buy Coca-Cola.
I have an
Oh,
aunt
man.
who I love very much. Who, anytime we would stay the night at her house as kids, she would be like, "Mijo, do you want cornflakes for breakfast?" And I'd be like, "Oh, all right, sure." I mean, when you're a kid, cornflakes isn't the best cereal.
It's
And then
the worst when you're a kid.
I know, because you're like, "This is no flavor in this shit. Throw some bananas and sugar in that fucker."
Where's my rainbows and colors?
Exactly. But she'd be like, "Cornflakes, mijo?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, sure." And it would be like Kicks. And I'd be like, "This is not cornflakes."
You're like, it's better than cornflakes, but it's not cornflakes.
Yeah, exactly.
She brings you a Sprite. You're like, what the fuck?
And then she just, I got you, mijo.
But I grew up in California, so like we don't really have any slang. We got the
You
like,
say dude?
we got the dude thing, yeah, because like the valley. they all
I've
came
never
from
found, since moving here, and I've lived here for almost going on 5, I've never found that stereotype that guy, I'm like the surfer dude. I've never
Yeah.
met
I found that
person.
outside of California, but never inside
Yeah.
Well,
California.
yeah, and then you see the Californians on SNL.
Okay,
and
but people do
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Because you'll literally be like at a party and be like, man, traffic is bad. Man, how'd you get here? Oh, I took the 405. We got off at like Overland.
Yeah.
You're like,
Why did
oh.
I ask that question?
I know, but I do it all the time.
Hey, you want a beer? Sweet, here's your Sprite. Fuck! Fuck!
Yes, I got
It
it.
has to be Sprite every time. Owen,
I want to believe now every facet of your life, like your wife's gonna be like, Heather's gonna be like, so Joe, I got you a little Sprite.
no, not Sprite.
Divorce!
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure our voices all sound weird to other parts of
I've
the
heard
world.
that, like, as far as accents go, the northwest of America is, there is no real specific accent. It's one of the most plain...
Or like non-regional dialect.
Yeah, like, it's, I don't want to, I've heard it described this way, and I don't think it's the right description, but they say it's the most perfect way without having, like you said, like a regionally specific sound, like a twang,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Sure.
No, I mean, I don't sound like I'm from Texas, but most people from Austin, in particular, don't sound like Southern.
But you know what? You and Bowman and Drew all have there's subtle things in your
For
speech,
sure.
like when you guys say like what's some word, like when you say the name Ben, it's like bin.
Ben?
Yeah, see, it's like there's like some weird like dialect.
There was like list online once that was like different words, like how you say them. Like I say P-I-N and P-E-N the same, but they're both
pin,
Pin and pen.
Yeah, they're both pins to me. Like,
You know, speaking of like dialects and accents and stuff, you watched August Osage County, right? Benedict Cumberbatch is in that, which was like, whoa, what is
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch doing in this movie?
He did a lot of movies this year.
Yeah, which is awesome because we love we're Cumberbitches here.
Cumberbitches.
But he is doing an American accent, and I
It
was
sounded
like,
a little
it's
weird.
so weird. and
It's
I'm like,
really, that's hard for people to nail.
Yeah,
the
because-
American accent's hard.
but his voice is so it's almost like his accent is too deep. Like he can't
Yeah.
he can't get above it. But like some people are amazing. Like Ewan McGregor's in it too,
Yeah.
and Ewan McGregor's fine with his accent.
Well, Christoph Waltz also can't nail an American accent. Because
It's
his
weird.
accent is he's got like too much of a clip on it.
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
can't do it.
Yeah, and it's weighted down by all those Oscars.
Oh, I love the man. He just can't do
Yeah,
it.
it's amazing. Next question?
Yeah, is your turn, Mike?
Okay, Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm
that one
trying
really wants
so
to get in
hard.
your hand.
Me. Madison K88 says, "Hey, SourceFed. Hi. I've just had the worst travel experience trying to fly home and back in Canada. What's your worst travel story?" Well, my flight got canceled in over a day, but I was like the first person in line. I was waiting, like hearing murmurs that they were gonna bump everyone. And then they were like, I heard them tell a lady, like, we might have to start rebooking that flight. I was like, me! Rebook me! I'll take the next day. Me! I got cute boy. I'll just, yep, I got it. Let's do this. Me.
I don't know. I haven't flown very much, so I don't have very many like.
You did great on
experiences.
our Arizona
I
flight.
know, dude. It was the flight back that wasn't so good. I think you and I both didn't have a great flight
I think
back.
we were nauseous.
Yeah, because we were like in the very back of the plane. It was just bumping the whole fucking time.
Don't handle the turbulence very well.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's almost like in a car. Like I get a little car sick.
You
And it was
turbulent
too-
can't.
It was too short of a flight to take Dramamine.
Yeah, it was,
So that's
yeah.
why we were both like really feeling it.
Plus, I think like I like to just like turn off my brain and not think about anything during a flight. And I think I was like preoccupied by something.
I was probably talking your ear off.
But I was reading on Reddit a while ago, like worst flying
Oh my god, I was
experiences.
reading that this morning
Did
too.
you read that?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's a recent one or not though. I saw it from a while back.
Oh, I was reading it this morning.
Okay, so I'm glad there's a new one because I want to read it. But there's some like
Why?
really.
You're afraid of
I know,
flying.
it's the worst.
No, these
That
are
makes
all
no
like
sense.
people being assholes.
I don't like being
Yeah.
punched in the face, but I'm just gonna go punch myself in the face for 20
No, these are not
minutes.
like plain malfunctions.
Yeah, these are
all
more like people being assholes
like
or
somebody put a
something,
poopy
yeah.
diaper in the middle of the aisle.
Okay, see, I read one about like a super long flight, and it's one of those like 4 aisle seater ones, like the mega ones that
Yeah.
fly across country. And I guess like someone was talking about how like the toilet was broken, or someone was in the toilet or something, and this woman was like pacing up and down the aisle and like trying to figure out what to do.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently she just squatted in the aisle
no!
and just like dropped poop, and it wasn't even normal poop. It was like really bad.
That's amazing.
Like sick person poop. It's just, and apparently the whole rest of the flight, like people were smelling poop all over the plane. People that were sitting there had to like deal with it. There were people puking because it's like fucking puke there or poop there, and it's just like the stewardess tried to like cover it up with like a towel or something, and it's still poop, horrible diarrhea, poop smell, and you're enclosed in a plane. It's not like you can open a window or something. Could you imagine? That's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I can't believe they didn't.
God.
No lie, I can't believe they didn't land the plane.
I know. Maybe. I mean, it's one of those things where
I
it's
would've
like,
I'm
landed-
not gonna make an emergency poop landing.
Please make an emergency landing. Put her down.
No.
yeah. I mean, yeah, because then the service cart comes through.
No.
Trying to open the fucking window.
Could you imagine being the one right next to it? Like, right
I would
there
have just
on the
thrown
ground?
up on top of it.
Right?
I would have covered it in my own
And then people would have
vomit.
clapped because it would have been like, yay, puke smell!
It would have turned into that scene from Stand By Me, but instead of blueberry
Where
pie,
everyone's
it's just
puking
everything.
It's poop and puke and.
Where's the sawdust? Did they have the magical puke?
I know they
puke
must.
sawdust?
They must on a plane. They have to.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so. I
'Cause,
just
I mean-
trying to like sweep it into a doggy bag.
And then it's like smearing on the carpet.
Nope. I had a girl next to me during a landing, like puking into a bag, but she made it into. It was
She was
like,
right next to you?
Yeah, I was in the aisle and she was at the window and her mom was in the center. And she was like just like rubbing her back on the girl. But the girl was like being so quiet about it. She was just like, I first was like, yeah. Like when I throw up, it's like it's a
It's like
real
if Trisha
thing.
Hirschberger had puked. Because you hear Trisha sneeze. It's like
No,
like
that's
little
not-
mouse
I
sneeze.
have the tiny mouse sneeze. Trisha goes.
No,
like,
Trisha
Trisha
does
has like
it.
a big ass
Unless she's
sneeze.
like trying to cover it up. But I feel like if Trisha puked, it would be like.
Oh yeah, I'm the one that has the baby
Harmonize.
sneeze.
It's like a beautiful voice.
Man, that's funny. There's no stories like that. I don't have nothing like that. I think we should end on the poop story. That's great.
Yeah, all right.
We'll end on somebody else's. We'll live vicariously through their.
Yeah, because I
horrible
haven't.
air
I'm about to.
tragedies.
I'm going to fly a bunch this year. I'm kind of like nervous about these experiences, so we'll see. Maybe I'll get some.
So
weird
if you're
shit
on
in.
a flight with Caesar, he goes, please poop in the eye.
God damn it! Please don't. Please don't do that. All right. Well, that's it for this table talk, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh wait! Let us know your worst travel experience.
Perfect.
Yeah, and now you do your thing.
Yeah, that'll be great because if you let us know your experiences, we could read them on our comic commentary show.
Crazy. It's
Thank-
all cyclical. It all comes together.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget you can submit your topics using the hashtag table tag talk on Twitter or on Reddit r/SourceFed. I'm Meg Turney.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
Joe Beretta.
Table tag.
Seriously, fucking Sprite? Are you kidding me?